TIFU by telling a woman at our first date that her pepper spray is useless. So this actually happened today. A few hours ago. So a friend set me up with this woman because she thought we have similar hobbies and a similar dark humor. We met today the first time for a coffee, tea. We were actually having a good time. Or at least I thought so. We clicked right away and had a lot to talk and laugh about. After like an hour she suggested to pay our drinks and go somewhere else for lunch, and I happily agreed. As we were about to pay our drinks she started searching her purse for her wallet and put various objects on the counter because she seemed like to have a bit of a mess in her purse. One of these objects was a pepper spray. I casually mentioned after leaving the coffee, I'd consider getting a different pepper spray if you plan to defend yourself. This one is quite useless. For a bit of context, I used to test various of pepper sprays and tear gas in the military. We were stupid and young, but it was also kind of thrilling. And the product she had was by far the worst, weakest we tested. I just recognized the bottle because it was so bad and thought I should let her know that this is probably not the best option to go with. But she obviously didn't know about that because, well, we just met an hour ago. After this comment our conversation kind of died and she suddenly had a work emergency and had to go. It took me a few minutes until I realized that my comment was beyond creepy without any context. I am definitely not used to meet new people. I hope I've not traumatized her. TLDR. Creeped out a woman I've only met an hour before by telling her her pepper spray would be not very effective if she intended to defend herself. Edit. It's all good. She called me. She apologized for running off. I apologized for my weird comment and we are going out again. Yay. I'll try to not do any weird comments about her precautions again. Edit 2. Thanks for blowing this up. She found the post and now we are sending each screenshots of weird, funny comments. Thanks for the entertainment. Edit 3. I am not an expert for defense spray. We were just some bored soldiers with some examples. And this one was outstanding, mild, bad. That is why I have recognized it. You are quite the sweet talker. In the future it might help to tell her your funny story about how you came to know how her pepper spray feels. Lil creepy without any context. While I think you could have added the explanation of how you knew. As a woman I'd find this really useful to know. Which brand was it? I'd just send her a follow-up text if she hasn't blocked you yet. Just explaining the context so that she's not too scared of future dates with other people lol. I'd do that and then wish her luck. You'll both find the right person someday. Now redeem yourself and tell us what the best one is for civilians to purchase. You accidentally went full Dennis. The foo wasn't what you said. It was not immediately following up with how you happened to have this information. You might want to get new pepper spray, because that brand was never able to stop me. What brand were you referring to, and do you have a recommendation for the best brand? I was a former stalker, so what do you want for lunch? May as well have gone all in and sprayed yourself with it and said, I'm seasoning. On our first date, having met online, I took my wife canoeing. I packed a decadent lunch which needed to be prepared and served, so an hour into the date she is in a river, miles away from anyone, and I am wielding a very large chef's knife. Lucky for me she was less cautious than this girl. We've been laughing about that for 21 years. How did she not ask how you know that? Both seem like socially awkward people who can't communicate lol. Can I get a recommendation for a good pepper spray? Talk to the friend. If she talks to the friend, he or she can explain, oh, he used to test pepper spray. Reminds me of the Quagmire quote from Family Guy when he gets pepper sprayed. Nice try. But I've developed an immunity. Godspeed op. Hope the next one works out. This one sees the funny side. 1. Was it bear spray? People think it's stronger than regular pepper spray, but it's actually weaker on account of bears' sensitive noses. 2. Are you really just a bear in a trench coat pretending to be a man? 3. Is your name Paddington? Maybe ask the friend who set you up to pass on a message. That way you can find out all the things that creeped her out. The look in your eye when you said it, etc. When is an astronaut's favorite time to eat? Launch time. Well, now you know, and should ask about their brand of pepper spray before the date.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.